Hi there, welcome to the Schwartz Art. It's Inktober 2025, day 31, the final day. Award is the prompt word. I had a lot of fun figuring out what to do for this final drawing, and it has been a crazy journey to get this far. A lot of my videos have had to be short form videos because it just is too much work to try to draw something, create something, and then create these YouTube videos every day. But it has been a blast and very challenging. So award, again, is the prompt word for this one. And I thought for my adventures, it's been a pretty frantic pace for the last few drawings, for sure, at least the last 10 drawings, where they're fighting new things constantly. And I tried to give my adventures a couple of times of pause, but I just thought that the award that they get is they finally get to rest. And so I wanted to do what does their adventurer, room or hideout look like? And then through that process, I decided I am going to draw one of something from every single Inktober prompt in this piece. So there is one of something from every single previous drawing in this drawing. It's kind of a hide and seek or a find it page, which is super cool, super fun, I thought. And as I was building it out and drawing it out, sketching it over and over, I had to go back through and re-look at each drawing, which I kind of do every time I do a new drawing, because I want to make sure that I'm staying consistent with my style and stuff. And as you can see, it's definitely changed a little bit. I think I've been fairly consistent, but I think that the action has really come into it. I think I've added more depth to the pieces. I didn't intend on doing depth initially. I wanted to keep it really flat, but then I found it was too limiting with the smaller space to draw in. So now I'm really poking it out. But yeah, here we go. 31 drawings to put into a coloring book. It's a little bit surreal, but now comes what I would call it's the real work, right? I gotta buckle down and get each of these drawings scanned into my computer, get them into Photoshop, and do a little bit of color toning, maybe even some editing in Photoshop. May need to draw some lines over. I did go back and look at a couple of pieces and felt like the line work wasn't up to snuff, so I may do a little bit of editing there, but I really don't want to do too much. I want that hand-drawn feeling on every piece. So next steps, again, editing, backing up a little bit, but editing the pages, and then once I get them edited, I do have a template for a coloring book, an 8x8 coloring book for a company. And so I'm going to get that set up and then pre-ordered. And then once I get the book pre-ordered and looked at, finalized, then I'm going to I have a little store, and I'll build that little store, and I'm going to put it on the store. And I'm actually hoping to get this set up on Amazon as well. So it'll be real easy order access, either through Etsy or Amazon, or I believe Lulu is the company I'm going to try to use for this. But as I do my research, I may choose something else. But I'll let the YouTube world out there, those 34 people that are following me right now, know kind of what. If you haven't ever tried to do a drawing challenge, I highly recommend it. It makes you have to think about what you're making. And in making it every day, you get to watch yourself improve. And once you get past, I'd say, day 15, you have a body of work that you get to look back on and really see your progress. It's just really cool. So, you non-artists or fellow artists out there, if you have friends who aren't really into the same thing you're into, but like you want to try to relate on a different level, do a drawing challenge together. I think, you're not competing against one another, you're just drawing together, and through that you get to teach each other stuff and learn new stuff. I'm all about like community. That's just like my personality. I like community. So yeah, challenge each other to do awesome art. I wanted to make a shout out to somebody who's been following me and commenting on almost every video, and it's been really great. So AlexMakesAwesomeArt. He's on YouTube, and he makes awesome art. Shout out to you, man. Thanks for following. It's been a blast, and I've loved watching what you've been making, so you guys can check him out on his channel. I don't know how to link that. I'll try to link it in the video, but if I don't, just look him up on YouTube. He has a really funky, awesome style, and it was really enjoyable to watch him go through his process as I'm going through mine. I like it when, artists, for me as an artist, I thrive in, let's call it fellowship with other artists. I thrive when somebody else is doing the same thing I'm doing, but they're doing their unique take. They're doing their unique style on that. So, but thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and comment on the video for those of you that get it. And yeah, we're finishing up our line art here.